my name is Ivy. I'm 14 years old, and today I would love to start off my topic by asking you guys a very simple question. Have you ever walked into a room, paused, and then completely forgetting why you went in? Or studied for hours just to forget everything during the test? We've all been there, right? Well, while it's easier to blame stress or distractions, the truth is more fascinating. Forgetting is not a flaw, it's a feature. And today I would like to talk about why we forgot, how it happens, and why it can actually be a good thing. So first, let's clear up some misunderstanding. We often consider forgetting as a failure, but neuroscientists now believe that is actually how our memory system stays efficient. If we remember everything on the earth, like every background noise, every single face we passed on the street, our mind will become overwhelmed. So in reality, forgetting helps us to stay focused. It clears out unnecessary details and makes room for what's crucial. Our minds are built to prioritize, not accuse every single thing. That brings us to the next question. How exactly does forgetting happen? There are three main theories about this. The first one is decay theory. Memory fades over time, especially if we don't revisit them. It's just like writing down in sand. If ignored, the waves will wash it away. And there is interference theory, when our memories compete against each other. Like old one interfere with new one, and new one interfere with old one. For instance, learning a new language can push out the vocabulary of an old one that you haven't used in years. Then finally, we have retrieval failure. This is when the memory is still in your brain, you just can't access it. Like you know a book on the shelf, but you forgot the title. But then until when you hear a song or smell a familiar smell which reminds you of the title of the book, the memory will comes back. So that's why forgetting doesn't always mean that it's gone. Sometimes it's just hiding. So you now might wonder that if it's so common, does forgetting serve a purpose? Absolutely. There are different purposes of forgetting, but I was just want to say that if our brain held on to every tiny detail, we would struggle to adapt to new environments as well as stay present. Emotionally, forgetting helps it to move forward, like moving forward from a toxic relationship you had with your ex-best friend in the past. Some psychologists even believe that the brain can soften or block traumatic memories as a kind of defense. So some people ask that, can we strengthen our memory and can we control what we forget? To some extent, I'll say yes. But we need to do some exercise and have some tips to strengthen our memory. For instance, sleeping well. Our brain stores information during sleep. Stay space repetition, reviewing over time, and tells the brain that these matters, so you better keep it. And then you can make connections, like you can make some links to the old information or old things that you've already know it. And the last one is having healthy habits. Exercise and nutrition support brain function. So next time you forget where you left your phone or somebody names, don't beat yourself up, because it just means that your brain is filtering what's less useful so that you can focus on what matters. In the end, forgetting isn't failure, it's how we adapt, survive, and grow. Thank you for listening and see you in my next video. Goodbye!